match. But we're not done with Payback yet, this Raw exclusive pay-per-view event here in San Jose, California, because it is now time for our main event. Roman Reigns, bruised, battered, and beaten, with a score to settle against the monster among men, Braun Strowman. The question is, does Roman Reigns have a chance to slay the beast?
There is not a soul walking the earth who can stop him. A monster among men. Appetite for destruction. As if the size, the speed, ability isn't scary enough.
How do you stop Braun Strowman? You don't.
I want more competition, or else.
Roman Reigns closing in on the Universal Championship. What the hell? Oh my God! Braun Strowman is attacking Reigns! And he just bounced Roman Reigns off the German announce table! And he's not done yet! Braun Strowman just laid waste to Roman Reigns!
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I want Braun Strowman right now.
We know Roman Reigns lives for the big fight, but when it comes to Braun Strowman, the fight doesn't get any bigger, any meaner, any nastier than the monster among men. Oh, almost just salivating at the thought of what should I do next to Roman Reigns.
Oh, and nobody home!
God!
Spear!
Roman just said, "This is my yard," and by God, tonight, it was.
Roman Reigns, you got lucky. Your luck, it runs out tonight. For you! I'm proud to say I broke Roman Reigns in half. And now that Roman's out of my way, I intend to tear through the entire locker room and show the world that I am the monster among men.
Braun, what point are you trying to prove? You've done enough damage.
What on earth? Oh my God! The ring just imploded!
There's still more to come.
You know, that's exactly what Roman said. Despite his injuries, I'm gonna give him exactly what he wants. And that's a match with you at Payback. What?
It will be Roman Reigns' funeral.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
The monster among men, Braun Strowman, one of the most destructive forces we've ever seen in WWE. He at one point said one by one, they will fall. And he's done everything. He's tipped over an ambulance. He's dropped a dumpster off the stage with a man inside. The ring's imploded. He sent Kalisto and Roman Reigns both to the hospital. How do you stop Braun Strowman?
I've said it once before, I'll say it 1,000 more times. You simply do not stop Braun Strowman.
And just a programming reminder, coming only on the WWE Network in a matter of moments after Payback tonight. It is Raw Talk with Renee Young and Jerry the King Lawler, the new women's champion, Alexa Bliss, along with Sheamus and Cesaro, special guests tonight.
His time on Monday Night Raw, I have had no reason to doubt Braun Strowman and every reason to fear him.
His opponent, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
Injured ribs, separated shoulder, possible internal injuries. All what Roman Reigns suffered when he was attacked and assaulted by Braun Strowman on Raw a few weeks ago. Placed inside, first on a stretcher, dumped off a ledge, and then placed in an ambulance, which was tipped over with Reigns inside. But guys, do not count Roman Reigns out. Here is the man who beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
You know, Cole, with all that said, it takes a hell of a man like Roman Reigns to make this walk. No one was waiting on him down at the end of the ramp.
You know, Corey, this could be Roman Reigns' own House of Horrors tonight.
It absolutely could be, and I completely agree with everything Booker just said. All the guts that Roman Reigns possesses, but in anything less than 100%. I don't know if anyone on earth stands a chance against Braun Strowman.
And it's a great point. Roman Reigns is valiant as they come. He has been through wars in his career so far. He's accomplished so much, from being a three-time WWE champion to winning the Royal Rumble, as I mentioned, beating The Undertaker at WrestleMania. But tonight he goes in here, unloading on Braun Strowman, and Roman Reigns realizes he, against this huge man, and Roman Reigns wastes a little time. He has to strike first. Match officially underway. Does heart get you against a guy like Strowman? Corey.
Roman's gonna have to figure something out. He came out of the gate 100 miles an hour with right hands. It's a smart strategy. Try to get Strowman rocked early.
But look at how bandaged up he is. Roman Reigns watching himself off the steps, taking Strowman down, and the monster's off his feet.
Roman's going to have to use his quickness tonight, guys, and I don't like you said with the injuries, I don't know how he's going to be able to do it.
He can barely move the left arm.
Let's not forget the quickness possessed by Braun Strowman. It's easier said than done to out-quick the monster among men.
And Reigns telling Strowman, let's go, get in the ring, let's get this thing started. Roman Reigns, though, he's got a look in his eye that he's not going to wait for Braun Strowman.
Looking for that big knockout punch.
Roman Reigns, and now Reigns again turns his attention away for the drive-by. Picked out innate ability to destroy.
A hell of a man to walk into that fight right there.
Strowman literally picked Reigns.
This one.
Slam onto the table.
The German announce team may want to hightail it. And the roar, the promo roar from Strowman.
Braun Strowman's been red of tooth and claw in recent months.
Big show. Braun Strowman got to be feeling real good.
Roman Reigns had zero effect on Braun Strowman.
Kick right to the fast lane.
Let's not forget the fact that clothesline from
694.
He's methodical. Good about himself.
And listen, let's not forget, Braun Strowman has not forgotten what.
Watch the acceleration.
Oh my God, like a freight train running you over. In power, quickness, an innate ability to destroy. That is what Strowman is all about. And then the choke slam. And now Strowman turns his attention to an off. This night could be a nightmare.
I'll tell you what, find yourself Roman Reigns, the standard bearer, that one guy that everybody...
Roman Reigns is seriously hurt, and Braun Strowman is picking him apart. Shoulder, ribs.
It's a very intelligent strategy by Strowman. Notice how he's targeted the injuries and is focusing all of his attacks directly on them. Watch this. Roman Reigns crashing
Shoulder
into the steel post.
And you got to question, did Roman Reigns come back too soon? I know he wants revenge. I know he wants to get back at Braun Strowman. But was it too soon? Was it too early? Did he risk everything? And again, driving Reigns, pinning him on the steps. And again, shoulder first into the steel. And Corey, you and I talk about Roman all the time. He's one of the toughest individuals we've ever known here in WWE.
I absolutely agree. There is no quit in Roman Reigns. He will fight until he can't fight anymore. But this is just an unwinnable situation.
This is suicide. This is all this is.
this battle, guys. But Roman Reigns, he said, this is my yard. Well, you got to go out there and defend your yard.
Pound Kodiak Bear sitting there. You gonna argue over property line?
At WrestleMania. Braun Strowman did not forget. And here's the other problem. Roman Reigns had to turn his attention to Undertaker, waiting for the moment, and he struck a few weeks ago. And now tonight he looks to continue to punish and pummel and take out the big dog. Cover on Reigns. Reigns gets the shoulder up. And now Braun Strowman, 383 pounds, wrapped like a constrictor.
You're absolutely right, like a giant anaconda just squeezing the breath out of Roman Reigns.
Again, Booker, you know as well as anyone, bad ribs, you can't breathe to start with, and now with this guy, nearly 400 pounds leaning all over you.
Like you said, as big as this man is, he's leaning on him. I mean, you're talking about ribs, but you're talking about the cartilage that separates the ribs as well, and right now, Braun Strowman is leaning on Roman Reigns.
And Roman Reigns has got to be having problems breathing. He's here gasping for air, trying to somehow break this massive grip by Braun Strowman.
You can't breathe, you can't fight.
Strowman's hands are the size of sledgehammer heads.
Just mauling Roman Reigns right now.
And all the while, as Strowman squeezing the breath out of Roman Reigns, Braun's able to catch his own breath, recover slightly.
Roman trying to somehow create a little bit of separation. The elbows to the side of the face, the jaw of Braun Strowman now. Roman trying to make it back to his feet, somehow fight back into this.
A lot of heart right there, Cole.
Yeah, but how far does Hart get you? He's having trouble breathing, Corey. And again, sidestepping against a guy like Strowman. Roman sidesteps. Strowman came in a bit wild that time.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if Roman Reigns is going to be able to fight much longer if he can't breathe. I mean, with rib injuries and Strowman.
Roman, a very proud man, didn't talk much at all about internal damage was after the assault a few weeks back.
It's focused attack.
Yeah, we don't know what about the injury. Strowman misses one.
Smart strategy.
Spear! Went for the Superman punch and caught by.
Whoa! Smart strategy.
Spear! Roman
Big
connects with the
uppercut.
right hand. And now looking
No
for
way.
No
way.
Does he have enough to get Strowman up?
No.
He's got Strowman nearly there. Roman
got it.
lands the Samoa
Wow.
drop. Here's the cover to knock off Strowman and powers out. And he powered Roman right back to his feet.
That was superhuman power by Roman Reigns, and then Braun Strowman matches it with a kick out that sends Roman to a vertical basis.
Man, I don't remember a guy like Strowman, Corey, ever, who's been this big, this powerful, this fast.
Hey, guys, give it up for Roman Reigns. That Samoan drop right there just tells you how far he's willing to go tonight.
And Chad Patton, the official, trying to back Roman Reigns off, but
Chad Patton's asking Roman Reigns, what kind of condition are you in?
both men
Oh, no.
over the top rope. And who will be worse for wear after that crash?
You got to think it's going to be Roman
You
Reigns.
see Roman coughing here. Roman really coughing, trying to catch his breath yet again. He hit hard coming over the top rope. Strowman is a...
Strowman, the monster among men. Wait a minute, look out!
Roman drive-by! In survival mode.
That was great ring awareness right there by Roman Reigns to slide out and come around and drop that big move.
Yeah, but Roman's in survival mode now. This is just about getting out of here with your health tonight. But Strowman bounced off the post and Reigns has got an opening.
Strowman still on his feet. He's assisted by the barricade, but Braun Strowman will not go down.
And again, post. And the official giving both these men a lot of leeway tonight, and you gotta like to see that, only because of the emotion that's built up in this matchup.
Roman Reigns using his quickness, guys. I told you this is the one thing that could help him. He's got to keep his feet moving with this big guy.
And now the official has no choice but to begin the count. And a count of 3 now. Roman back in, a count of 4.
Strowman might have knocked himself silly.
Strowman could be counted out. We're halfway to the 10 count here. Now at a count of 6. Braun Strowman starting to stir outside the ring, but we're at 7 now.
A victory is a victory.
A count of 8. What a win this would be. A count-out win for Roman Reigns nonetheless at 9. Strowman beats the count.
Unbelievable.
And Roman had to know deep down inside to try to recover, Corey.
Smart strategy.
Spear! He was milking that 10 count to try to recover, Corey.
Smart strategy.
Spear! A spear!
He got all
shoulder
of it.
and all.
That's
Cover.
it.
Roman kicks out. And that may have been Reigns' moment. His one opportunity. Watch the end. Still able to kick out. Head on. And Strowman's hacked. And he hit him.
Yeah, Reigns about slicing Strowman in half. Braun feeling the full effect of the spear.
But Corey, is that all Roman had left? Was that last gasp effort?
If it were any other superstar, I would say yes, but look in the eyes of Roman. You said survival mode. Look, the big dog bringing the big fight. Strowman still stands.
Superman punched! Lands on his feet. Strowman turns around. Superman punch! Now Strowman down to one knee. What does Reigns have to do to slay this monster? Strowman caught him.
Oh, Strowman's got the head and arm triangle.
Roman's got to move. He needs to move quick.
Yeah, but he's got nowhere to go, but he's got a bad shoulder. And look at how Braun's got the bad shoulder locked in here, Corey.
Right, and Roman, Braun just supporting all of his weight.
The running power slam.
Early, his toes were off of the mat. Braun just supporting all of his weight.
The running power slam. Strowman driving the breath out of Roman Reigns, and Roman got the shoulder up at two. Strowman can't believe it.
Nobody can.
Look at the eyes of Strowman.
Shock. Pure shock on the face of Braun Strowman.
I mean, you got to give it up for Roman Reigns, but at what price? At what cost?
I mean, you talk about the ribs. I mean, he felt the full brunt of it with that big power slam right there by Braun Strowman.
Well, first Braun Strowman, we thought, put Roman to sleep with the stand.
Body is limp.
Gonna put him away, Cole. That's what he's gonna do.
With yet another running power slam. Planting Roman. Looking to take out Roman Reigns. With yet another running power slam. Planting Roman. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg by Strowman. And this time it's over.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman roars again.
You can feel the earth trembling beneath his feet. Braun Strowman came into payback with a plan, imposed his will on Roman Reigns, and outfought the big dog.
Indeed, a monster among men. A valiant effort tonight by a banged-up, less than 100% Roman Reigns. But Booker, I'm not even sure at 100% how you stop Braun Strowman.
If you look at Braun Strowman, he's the full total package. I mean, speed, quickness, power. The guy's like an experiment.
Wait. I told you Braun Strowman hasn't forgotten. Strowman in Fastlane. Braun Strowman is not forgotten. Now it's about maim, punishment, destruction.
It's about finishing what Braun Strowman started.
Well, good luck. I'm say stopping this man.
Call the Coast Guard or something.
I don't like this, guys.
Oh my goodness, with the steel steps in the middle of the ring, Braun Strowman. And Reigns in the ribs and the shoulder off the steps. And now he's just hell-bent on doing everything he can to injure Roman Reigns.
Let's take a look at this. Roman Reigns delivering a brutal spear. A lot of people thought that would be enough to keep Strowman down, but it was not. Strowman would retaliate and plant Roman, but somehow Reigns would kick out. Braun Strowman would overcome the shock and disbelief to deliver a second massive, earth-shaking power slam.
And guys, Braun Strowman is holding the steps to the ring right now that have been dented
Here is your winner.
off this move. This move here completely dented the steel steps at the hands of Roman Reigns' body.
I don't think Strowman's done yet.
Braun Strowman setting an example to Roman Reigns and everyone else. And WWE steps above his head. Roman Reigns in deep, deep trouble. Oh, God. Strowman crushing the ribs of Reigns. Somebody please get this monster out of here.
You see WWE officials pleading with Strowman, but get yourself careful, guys.
Strowman is doing what he wants when he wants. Oh my God. You hear the officials frantically calling for help. We got to get some EMTs out of here. Roman Reigns with the steps to the midsection, guys, could have caused perhaps some internal injuries to Reigns, and Reigns is hurt. Come on, we got to get some help out here for Roman Reigns. Where the hell's the EMTs at? Roman is seriously hurt. And again, this is what did the damage. And he wasn't there. Perhaps this is what caused the scene we see right now in the ring.
Again, steel stairs crashing down into the ribs of Roman Reigns. Guys, I'm as big of a fan of watching Braun Strowman's destruction as anybody, but there's a line that just doesn't need crossed sometimes.
Braun Strowman, guys, has crossed a lot of lines. He dumped Kalisto off the stage in a dumpster. He dumped this man off a ledge on a gurney, and then he dumped him an ambulance over with Reigns inside. A ring imploded because of Strowman, and now this. Roman Reigns dragging himself out of the ring, and he needs some serious medical attention.
I understand the bravery of Roman Reigns, but where are the EMTs? I mean, he shouldn't be walking right now.
Oh, this man is hurt. He's
a proud man. Roman Reigns is not going to let himself get dragged out of this arena as we take another look at the damage of Strowman.
That's one shot right there, guys. That's a career ender.
There's a difference between being a proud man and living to fight another day. Right now,
this is right here in front of us, guys, and you can see Roman just making his way over here in front of the announce table. You can see the damage coming out of Reigns. And finally, the medical personnel have shown up here at ringside.
I need to get him on this. Roman, you need to get on this. Let them help you.
Help you. Get on the gurney,
I'm not getting them. Let them help you. Let them help you, Roman.
Roman's a proud man, but I'm not sure how wise this is. Roman Reigns wants to walk out of this arena on his own power.
batten down the hatches, gentlemen.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
You know, guys, over the past 2 years, Roman Reigns has won matches at Fastlane, which has ensured he battled for the championship in the main event at WrestleMania. Tonight is not necessarily about WrestleMania. It is about taking out a man that he is unable to take out as of late. That's the monster among men, Braun Strowman. What does Roman have to do tonight, Corey?
I have no earthly idea. We know Roman Reigns lives for the big fight, but when it comes to Braun Strowman, the fight doesn't get any bigger, any meaner, any nastier than the monster among men.
I think the key is right there, Corey. You know, Roman Reigns did some interviews with some local media outlets here in Milwaukee this week, and he admitted it. I've done everything I can. I have thrown everything at Braun Strowman, but the one thing I have that Braun Strowman does not is big fight experience.
Yeah, he's a 3-time WWE champion. He won the 2015 Royal Rumble. He's main evented a couple of WrestleManias. Tonight, it's about survival.
His opponent, weighing at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
He's never been pinned. He's never been submitted in his WWE career. In January, the Royal Rumble match, he men tonight. He looks to eliminate one, the big dog, Roman Reigns.
Nearly 400 pounds of unstoppable torture.
Braun Strowman is a force of nature. That is sure.
One of the biggest challenges of Roman Reigns' career. Braun Strowman is 6'8". He weighs 385 pounds. Roman looking for that opening, and perhaps this is it. Right hand quickly powers Roman into the corner, then whips him.
Roman has experienced some of the freakish power that we know Braun Strowman is capable.
Just like that, use your quickness. And now Strowman quickly powers Strowman. And again, Roman this time whipped out of the ring by Braun. Raucous crowd in Milwaukee tonight. Big fight atmosphere as Strowman blasts Reigns off the apron. And Roman took a shot to the mouth and is still standing.
Braun Strowman is standing in the center of the ring, smiling.
Licking his chops. And Reigns back to the apron again, blasted on this. Roman putting up a fight tonight. He came for a big fight. And now Roman Reigns looking for a Samoan drop, but no Reigns. Strowman still on his feet, and another right. Roman looking for that opening, and perhaps this is it. Right hand by, he's getting one. And Reigns blasting Braun over the top rope, landing on his feet.
That is freaky.
But mentally, this has got to put Reigns in a great place. Oh, maybe not.
It might not. It might put him in a terrible place.
And Reigns blasting Braun over the top.
When you throw the best you've got at Strowman.
Oh, the steps. Roman averting disaster. Roman averted disaster there. And now using the steps to his advantage.
But Strowman still stands tall.
Braun Strowman, though, into the steps as Roman
Reigns has got to maintain that impression.
Yeah, driven and stunned.
This is very key for Roman.
It is so hard. And Reigns this time caught him with a knee.
Could be a real game changer.
Yeah, Roman perfectly placed.
You get hit in the nose, your eyes tear up, makes it hard to breathe.
His knee. Braun covering up in the corner. He's going to have any of it. Realizes he's got to take the fight to Braun to have any chance tonight. Notice Braun still covering up his nose. Oh, man, what ace! Grabbing the midsection, the rib area. Roman, though, with a boot to the face. He's so thick. You have to have some sort of sustained.
Well, for a moment there, we talked about the psychological effect, the confidence Roman Reigns might have built a few moments ago, but Braun Strowman has a way of making all that confidence disappear.
Reigns. And now beeling him across the ring to be effective. And it's so hard to do that against this man.
I think what we saw Monday night, we saw Roman Reigns spear Braun Strowman through the barricade, and mere seconds after that spear, Strowman was on his feet saying, "Is that all you got?"
Corey, when's the last time you've seen someone use this?
It has been a very, very long time across the ring, and now Strowman sits in this. Take another look back at this huge grip on the trapezius muscle of Roman Reigns.
Huge. Now Reigns looking for the Samoan drop, 385-pounder. With a Samoan drop of his own. Sticking it right in Reigns' nose.
A little insult with injury.
It's to Roman Reigns.
And there's a splash by Strowman. Here's the Samoan drop again. Here's the covers, hooks the leg on Roman, forces him to power.
Display by Strowman. A man that size.
Rib injuries before tonight. Perhaps Strowman realized that. Remember putting him through a barricade last week.
Or breaking the top turnbuckle with Roman's sternum. You're absolutely right.
I mean, this could be worst case scenario for Roman. It's bad enough just having to try to take down Braun Strowman. If you're less than 100%, I mean, it's almost impossible.
And most of it. And Strowman again. Massive arm wrapped around the chin of Reigns and
sledgehammer-like shots to the. Roman Reigns has got to feel like he's being.
Roman almost looks out of it, guys.
385 pounds leaning down on Reigns.
Reigns just desperately reaching for whatever he can, the hair, the beard, something to create some separation.
Right hand to the midsection and another one by Roman. Right back to the ribs. Reigns again. Strowman still on his feet. Reigns with a clothesline.
Again, taunting Reigns.
Reigns again. Strowman caught by Strowman. Face first. Face plant. Cover on Reigns. Roman kicks out.
Manhandling. 6'5", 200. This could turn an already bad situation.
Continuing to try to fight, but Strowman first the ribs, then the Roman fighting back though. You got to give it to Reigns. Breaks the count because he wants to continue to punish Roman.
Power slam Reigns through the
Reigns trying to fight out of it and does, and now bounces.
Not going to have long before time, but
for the drive-by. Strowman caught Reigns in the air. Back.
Again, a lot for Braun Strowman.
Oh my God.
This could be Roman's opportunity, and he realizes it. And quickly on the attacks. Roman Reigns has to do what he can do to get the big man down right here. Maybe his only moment in the matchup.
I mean, what else do you do?
Hitting a steel post at that speed, at that size, would separate most men's shoulders, will break your arm. Strowman is still on his feet.
Roman now relentlessly.
And Braun feeling the effects. And Roman Reigns lands on his feet.
No
way. Turn.
Remember the choke slam. Roman Reigns lands on his feet. No way.
Turn. The big man's down. Cover. Isn't enough. Kick out by Strowman.
That extra reserve.
Well, he did there. Talk himself back into this match.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Went with the Superman punch. Strowman sidestep.
What's Strowman got in mind here? Up goes the big dog.
Roman bounced off the turnbuckle. Oh, and a big. Braun Strowman is learning tonight what Roman Reigns is all about. Be it. Strowman with the cover, and Reigns again gets the.
The longer a match goes, the more it favors Roman Reigns as far as cardiovascular conditioning goes. But Braun,
what am I going to do with it? How am I going to combat this attack?
And again, Strowman on offense.
Watch the acceleration of Strowman. Oh no!
Oh, he got caught hung on top rope floor. Strowman out to the floor. Strowman could be hurt. He may have hurt his knee.
Strowman crashed a long way down at a high rate of speed.
Yeah, Braun Strowman may have hurt his knee when he got hung up on the
in disguise for Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Reigns can't outwin either. This time, drive-by.
Roman got all of that one. Both feet right in the side of the jaw of Strowman, but the monster still stands.
I can't figure out how Braun. Looking to pull out all the stops. Wait for the spear. Watch this. Roman caught him. Braun Strowman. Absolutely incredible. Spear intercept.
The home run.
And watch this.
That table disintegrated under that massive humanity.
Embarrass him and beat him here tonight at Fastlane.
Situation.
And Roman Reigns realizes it with a spear. A cover. Hooks the leg on Strowman. Strowman powered out of the spear. Strowman kicked out of the spear. A look of disbelief in the face of Reigns.
Reigns knew that was his prime opportunity, his prime moment.
Roman's face tells the story. I know he doesn't want to.
He only came halfway across the ring, but nonetheless,
serious damage. It wasn't enough to beat Strowman.
And again here, caught by Strowman.
Trying to do it again here. Caught by Strowman.
Back into the corner. Oh, nobody home. Oh, I heard it all right. Roman Reigns did too, but can Roman capitalize? Strowman back to his feet. Superman punch again. Strowman still up.
One more time.
Superman punch. Strowman just now down into the second rope. Roman. Oh, God, just blasted. Talk about hitting a brick wall.
How on earth does Braun Strowman absorb and yet an emphatic response?
What is Braun Strowman?
Strowman up to the top rope.
This is insane.
It's 3/4 of the way. Oh, and nobody home.
God. If Strowman would have landed that, we would not see Roman Reigns ever again, period.
Roman Reigns, though, has Strowman in position. Spear!
Though, has Strowman in position.
Spear! Cover! Leg! Reigns wins!
Here's your winner, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns climbs the mountain and slays the mountain among men.
I gotta admit, I can't believe it. I can't believe Roman Reigns is the man who has stopped Braun Strowman.
Roman looks a little worse for wear. Roman picked up the victory, but he knows he's just been through a real war. Quick, and then driving Reigns through the announce table.
I thought that was it. I thought there was no way Roman Reigns was getting up. And then Reigns, and then this was the second best attack, and it would fail, but a rare decision.
Look at this. Look at this.
That is a near 400-pound man. And Strowman stunned for a moment.
And then the decision of Braun Strowman to take to the air that would open the door for Roman Reigns to secure a victory.
You gotta believe in the big dog now. How can you not?
Can't imagine there's not a little bit of relief in Roman Reigns. And he has finally stopped Braun Strowman.
What an incredible performance by that man.
All the noise in the system, all the critics who said there's no way Roman can do it. There's no way Roman can take down Braun Strowman.
Roman just said, this is my yard, and by God, tonight, it was.